Hey, this lady means business.
Yeah, crooked business.
The following is a special guest referee match and is for the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. Please welcome the special guest referee for this match, the Queen, Nicole the Nightmare.
I know this woman wants to call things straight down the middle. We're going to see some great officiating tonight.
We have very different definitions of great. Calling a match is like performing jazz. There's no rules, just follow your gut.
Corey, what are you talking about? There are tons of rules in WWE.
Oh, is that the giant stack of papers HR gave me when I was hired? I guess I should look at those at some point. Pound for pound, one of the best around.
A naturally gifted cruiserweight phenomenon.
First, from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds, Eddie Guerrero!
A former WCW Cruiserweight and United States champion, a man who has held the ECW television title, and above all, Eddie Guerrero doesn't care if he's liked. He's not sure if he ever will care.
Cole, do you realize what a win would mean for this gentleman tonight?
Oh my God, you could make your career in one night if you knock off the legend.
And here he comes. Double the gold, double the bragging rights.
And his opponent, representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, the WCW United States Champion and the WWE World Television Champion, Rey Mysterio!
Just think about the grind that comes with being a double champion. As great as the glory is, the hard work that comes with it is no joke.
Yeah, he may look good showing off the gold, but he's got to look good defending it as well. Otherwise, it'll be gone.
Hauling around 2 titles does put a huge target on his back, though.
Everyone wants a piece of him, a shot at one of those titles, but he's holding on with a vice-like grip. The champion thrives in these situations. Pride and heart will be tested. Big match tonight with a twist. We have ourselves a special referee.
Referee discretion always plays a major role, but that's doubly true in a match like this. You don't want to be considered biased, but if I'm being honest, every superstar has at least a little. Kick down low, all tied up. Is this enough to do it?
And he manages to kick out at 1.
Such a timely kick out.
Consistency with the cadence. You can't say she wasn't impartial.
Oh, wow.
and Steiner.
Nice.
Mysterio.
Nice wheelbarrow DDT by Mysterio.
No, a kick out.
And the referee was in perfect position for the count.
That was a very even count. Can't find any flaws with it.
Eddie and Ray are so evenly matched, though I have to give Ray a slight edge in the speed department. And Eddie, the nod when it comes to power.
Well, that's what makes Eddie such a juggernaut. He can use the power game and he can fly. I think this one's going to depend on who gains the advantage first and who cannot make a mistake, because these men know one another so well.
Stiff kick. He's going up. From the tops. And that will surely test Eddie's composure here.
Yeah, stature doesn't matter when Ray can deliver offense that impactful.
Force the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Got the arm trapped. Looking for La Maestro cradle.
And he breaks the count quickly.
And the referee was right there with a proper count.
We saw a proper cadence and position on that pinfall attempt.
Oh, my. Knee right to the back of the neck.
Oh, man.
Oh, catapulting the pin for the championship. Looks like a rope break stopped the count. Boom! Good defense from him.
Peerless position for him to be in here. Mysterio on the top rope.
Avalanche Bulldog.
Good.
Oh, for the title.
Barely kicks out.
An unbiased count from our guest referee.
A great cadence with that count.
This is a situation.
Looking to seal the deal, guys.
And he kicks out at 2.
And our guest referee counting the pin right down the line.
With this much at stake, she's taking her officiating duties very seriously.
Totally helpless at the moment. Sit down, powerbomb.
A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Eddie with the reversal. Look at this. Boom. Nice.
No way.
Suicide dive.
What a display of fearlessness we just witnessed.
That's the kind of attitude you need to take yourself to the next level.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Heading to the top now. From the top. Oh, an elbow drop. Here's the pin. Title could be decided. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
And the referee just doing exactly what she's supposed to do.
One of the more fair counts I've seen. Can't complain about the officiating there.
Being carried around now. A backbreaker now. Eddie Guerrero firing up on the assault.
And Mysterio needs to fight back.
Fighting out of it.
Ray managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Exactly what Ray needed to get out of trouble.
Eddie ascending to the top.
Oh, look out.
Look at this. Snap suplex. A running Hurricane Rana. I gotta say, our official tonight is doing a stand-up job.
Yeah, I was weary at first, but I agree, Cole. The officiating has almost been a non-factor. From the top!
Off the mark with that one. Climbing to the top. What's he thinking? Look at the height. Oh, he paid for that height. says not yet.
And that was the kind of count you want to see.
And got to give our referee credit. She wasn't trying to influence.
Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in? Eddie's hope is starting to fade in this match.
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
Overhand right lands. Flying Majorana, beautiful. And it is title in the balance with the pin. No, kick out at 2.
Good job by the ref seeing the kick out right away.
Give the ref credit. That's a fair count.
Big forearm.
Here we go. Rey Mysterio.
Great counter.
What are they going to do here?
How about a little?
And our guest official really needs to assess what's happening right now. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Sliding out of danger there.
Eddie Guerrero.
Brain buster. Did Eddie get enough of it?
Cover. He kicked out at 2.
A kick out. We're seeing the...
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Into a top one.
A running Hurricane Rana.
Beautiful.
The WWE Universe is absolute.
He's trying again.
Frog splash from Rey Mysterio.
Well, that could end Guerrero right now.
There's 2. Hangs on by a thread.
You have to be impressed with how much Eddie can endure, how much he's able to still fight on.
And Mysterio clearly frustrated over that kick out, asking himself, what do I have to do next? This whole building is shaking.
Matches like this are what it's all about.
Showing no signs of defense here, guys. Oh, draped over the top rope. Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
Dominating crossbody.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
There it is. Rey Mysterio is your new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WCW Cruiserweight Champion, Rey Mysterio!
Truly a huge win for this superstar, or should I say, for the new champion.
People are going to be talking about this match for a long time coming.
Yeah, and we had the distinct pleasure of having the best seats in the house, gentlemen.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the WWE Undisputed, the Universal World's Heavyweight Championship.
Oh yeah, I am pumped for this guy.
Introducing the challenger from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 243 pounds, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Ric Flash.
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
Take a look in his eyes. More than ready to become the standard bearer of this division.
Absolutely barbaric and an extremely dangerous individual.
And introducing the challenger, representing the Islanders, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 270 pounds, Haku.
Haku is a truly heartless individual who victimizes who he chooses.
And tonight he's looking to go straight to work. Haku is ready to fight. A proud man with an almost regal level of confidence.
I wouldn't dare try to snatch that metaphorical crown.
Are you guys ready?
And introducing the champion from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, the WWE Undisputed, the Universal World's Heavyweight Champion, Owen Hart.
Corey, what do you think of the champ's chances here tonight?
I love him. I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
And things getting started for these three in this triple threat match.
This one's going to test these superstars' create.
Grabbing the leg, single leg boss.
Oh, and he breaks up the hold. I could have sworn that was going to cause a tap. Ooh.
To the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Hoisted up high here.
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
Exhibiting a crazy amount of strength here. You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick.
And I feel like you really have to keep your head on a swivel in this match.
That's an understated way of putting it, Cole, but the good news is if you've made it this far, you're doing something right. Remember to keep your eyes open and reaction time sharp. That's the key to a triple threat match.
Ooh, twist. Uh-oh. Counter. Saw it coming.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Set him up.
Russian leg sweep.
And Haku got turned around there.
Uncorks a thunderous chop. Uh-oh. Face first in the turnbuckle. Running hip attack. What impact?
Oh, for the title.
Emphatic kick out for the challenger.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
Our champ is looking slightly rattled now. Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles. German suplex released.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Gets driven into the corner.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Right in the chest. What a drop kick.
How do you recover from that?
The challenger is going for it. The champ not letting the ref get to two.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Working on the leg.
Looking to seal the deal, guys.
He did not want things to end this way.
Oh, my gosh.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Gentlemen, it's time to go to school.
Woo! There it is.
Leg lock.
Locked in.
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now.
Looking like John Henry swinging the handle like that.
Pin to decide the championship. Breaking up the pin count there.
Getting out of harm's way. He quickly gets out of dodge.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
There's the headbutt.
Up they go. Oh, atomic drop. Haku able to reverse.
Clobber with a double axe handle. Getting him right into the corner. And he now slides back into the ring.
The champ is starting to suffer.
I mean, at this point in a triple threat, you could be a lot worse off.
Sharp knee. Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
Figure four. Submission is in.
Oh, that would have been the end if it wasn't broken up.
Looking to put an end to this. Oh, snap! Pile driver.
Shoulders down to retain. And he kicks out of the pin in one.
These one counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of. Very measured elbow drop. This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Sharpshooter.
The spot.
Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Undisputed, the Universal World's Heavyweight Champion, Owen Hart.
A successful title defense for him tonight.
Statement made. He wants everyone to know this is his title.
Cheap viewers on Streambo.com, remove the space at Zua16JTT.